Welcome back. The big countdown is on. 39 days until an historic event in Northwest Ohio is right in the middle of it. John Monk is at the historic Hayes Presidential Center this morning with what it's planning for April 8th, the day of the total solar eclipse. Good morning, John.
Hey, good day, guys. Yeah, not only are they hosting events here for the eclipse on April 8th, but, you know, we're more than a month away, so why not visit the Hayes Center this month and learn about eclipses in general? They have a whole exhibit here about the total eclipse and how it connects with President Hayes and other Ohioans. I'm joined with Kristina from the Hayes Center. Thanks for having us here today.
Thanks for being here.
So talk about this exhibit here that you guys have had up and what people can take away from a visit here before the eclipse in a month.
So we're so excited about the eclipse. We've been planning for more than a year, and we've had this special exhibit. It's called Chasing Totality, the History and Science of Eclipses. And you might think, presidential library, you know, what do they have to do with eclipses? Well, there was a big eclipse during President Hayes' time in 1878 while he was president. And so we take a look at just what it says, the history and science of eclipses. We look at other cultures. We look at eclipses that President Hayes himself lived through. We have some fantastic artifacts on loan.
This one was really fascinating to me. You guys have a book on loan from the University of Michigan where an astronomer from Austria actually basically predicted eclipses up through 2161.
Yes.
So it's really fascinating to see some of this stuff.
Yeah, this is one of our favorite pieces of this exhibit because, you know, back in the 1800s, they already knew that this exhibit coming on April 8th was going to be happening.
Amazing. Yeah,
so.
I think if you look, Kenny, right here, they actually have it marked in the book. Right there, 20. This book was published in
1887.
1887, and they have it marked that our eclipse is going to happen right there. That's really cool. So, and then over here, Kristina, you guys actually have a piece from
So it's from the Henry Ford Museum.
Yeah.
It's Thomas Edison's taximeter. We were very excited to get this on loan from the Henry Ford and really appreciate their partnership. So of course, Thomas Edison's an Ohioan. You can visit his home not too far away from us. And this device is something that he made for the eclipse of 1878, which happened out west. And he wanted to measure the temperature of the sun's corona. So that's what this device is meant to do.
And I'm sure he's probably one of the only people who can explain how it was supposed to work.
Yes, yeah. I don't know how well it actually worked, but it's a great piece to have, and we're very excited to have that here as part of this exhibit, especially with him having been to a big total eclipse and being an Ohioan as well.
Absolutely. And then, as you said, President Hayes was a lover of science. So was there anything written down about what they did, anything special for the eclipse when he was here in Fremont?
Yeah, so there was an eclipse earlier in the 1800s before the big 1878. We actually have one of his diary entries on the wall in the other room where he talks about, unfortunately it was cloudy, but it was nice and warm. It's the warmest day we've had so far this year. So he made a note of different things that they did, and he was very excited about the eclipse. And we have several different artifacts, newspapers, and things like that.
Very cool.
Awesome. The years.
So not only can you learn about the eclipse, but obviously the day of, you guys are going to be hosting some events here. Now, let's be honest, you guys have a lot of trees, so it's not the best eclipse observing, but you guys are still hosting people here to at least have fun, and then they can step out and watch the eclipse.
Yeah, so we're an arboretum, so we have more than 1,700 trees, so we are not a great viewing site, but we're planning a whole weekend of events. So on Friday the 5th, we're having an event called Spiegel Glow, kind of a play on Spiegel Grove, and you can come. We're going to have all kinds of, we're going to have, you know, glow paint, glow face painting. It's a fun family event, or for anybody. We're going to have the Sandusky County Park District here. They're going to talk about how animals will behave during the eclipse. We're going to have virtual reality goggles we're borrowing from our local Visitors Bureau. So you can actually watch an eclipse, a past eclipse with those and get ready for Monday. Then all weekend in the museum, we're going to be having similar activities, and those are included. Spiegel Glow is separate. There are tickets at rbhayes.org, but during the day on the 6th and 7th, you can come, and the activities are included with museum admission. And then on Monday, we are open. We're going to close for about an hour or so during the eclipse so our staff can see it, and there won't be house tours during that time because we figure everyone's going to want to be looking at it.
They'll be looking up instead of looking at houses.
Yes.
And then just so people have it, I know we work with you a lot, but let people know your guys' hours of operation if they want to come in and check out this exhibit during the month of
Yes, so
March.
in April, we're going to be reopening 7 days a week. So still in March, we're closed on Mondays and Wednesdays. Otherwise, we are open 9 to 5, 12 to 5 on Sunday. And then once we hit April, right before the eclipse, we're open 7 days a week, 9 to 5, and then again 12 to 5 on Sundays.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to put together a Go 419 package for the 5 o'clock, explaining a little more of what you can do during the total solar eclipse here at the Hayes Museum and Library. But for now, reporting live from Fremont, I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.
Oh, very cool. A lot of history there, John. Thank you. And thank you for making Good Day part of this last day of February. We've been talking leap year today. Coming up, we chat leap beer. Toledo's the longest running 9 a.m. show is back in just a moment. Stay with us.